Yo, what is going on? KyleWillson here. Welcome to the video, and in this one we'll be talking about a tool that I use to snipe NFTs, profit with NFTs, and also mint NFTs on the fly. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dive right in. All right, so welcome to the video. We'll be talking about Cyberbox. This is a tool that I use. Basically, it's just an all-in-one NFT tool. There's no reason to really use any other tools when you have a tool like this. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look, and full disclosure, they're actually one of the channel partners here and help support this channel and help me make more content like this. But without further ado, this is a tool that I've actually used before. So this is something that I actively look at and I actively use. And like I said, it helps you snipe, it helps you flip, and it helps you mint NFTs on the fly. There's a lot of other features that it can help you do. But especially if you have been in my audience for a while now and you've been obviously looking at VeVe NFTs, hero NFTs, or whatever, ultimately those NFTs are going to be interoperable, at least to some degree. And it's going to be important to have a plan in the future, to have a tool like this to help you in your overall, toolbox. So with that being said, let's take a look at this tool and see what it has to offer. Now, they are planning on dropping kind of their tier 2, which is basically one of the highest tiers that you can get when it comes to this tool. So the God mode is actually sold out. So if you want access to literally every single feature like possible on this platform, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to OpenSea, and you're going to want to collect that on OpenSea so you can get access to this platform. And yes, owning an NFT gives you access to this tool. So if you sell your NFT, then you lose access to this platform. So it is a cool way to kind of lock in and only have to pay once. So with that being said, you can take a look here, and here's the features that are coming this week. This date is actually off, but depending on when you're watching this video. But as you can see here, you have many different features like auto contract mint, auto buy, auto bidding, gas presets, multi-wallet support, flash bot integration, everything from category 1, which is the lower tier, and that is the lower tier when it's available, and limited supply. So these are basically all the different features that you can see here. And yeah, you can join their Discord to find out more information like the current price upon launching. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the tool and dive right into it. Okay, so I do believe that the mint price is actually going to be 1.969, but as you know, I just showed you guys an example where basically I made $3,000 from $300 using this tool. So it can definitely help you obviously profit, and a couple of those trades will actually put you in the profit, and then you have this tool for a lifetime. So it's kind of a no-brainer if you are more serious on the NFT side. I'm not a financial advisor, this is not financial advice. Always do your due diligence and only invest what you're willing to lose. But let's go on with the video. All right, we'll be taking a look here at ETH Lizards. This is a project that I love and actually got in very, very early. I actually picked up a rare ETH Lizard because I use this tool actually. So I picked up an ETH Lizard for as low as 0.09, and it's a sub 1K rarity. So it is ranked, like I said, in the sub 1000s, which is really good. Obviously, the number 1 ETH Lizard is ranked very high. The last price somebody bought it for was 12 Ethereum. So considering that, I did pretty well using this app and this tool, right? So what you can do is on the dashboard, once you have access to this tool, you can come over here and search different projects. Obviously, it's going to cover a lot of the big projects as well as the smaller ones. How I use it is I like to see projects that are very early on or they're just revealing. Now, the strategy if you're flipping is you can go under to the unrevealed ones, just like you would with any other tool, kind of like this. Obviously, this one is very useful because it actually is optimized for speed and basically doing it very, very quickly, and you can preset gas, but they have optimized the code to where it fires it away almost immediately, whereas other tools, it takes a little while longer, and their UI is so heavy on the browser that it actually costs you split seconds of time or seconds in time, which can mean the difference between you getting that NFT and somebody else getting that NFT. So that's massively important. So as we're going under this, we're just going to go ahead and go back under ETH Lizards and see kind of the different features that it shows you. Now you can see on the fly, the supply, the floor price, the volume in 1 day, the volume in 7 day, and Ethereum, and the royalty price and reveal status. And you can actually toggle different filters on the fly. So this is really useful for taking an overall picture and look at the project. Now you're going to definitely pay attention to these two numbers because you're going to definitely want to have a decent amount of volume if you plan on flipping, if you're sniping for, you know, those different traits and rarities, if you will. So with that being said, there's also other quick features here, or basically clickable links that you can click on. You know, as you can see, they have the link to OpenSea directly, LooksRare, Etherscan, the website, and the Discord. So that's very useful for doing, you know, degen work and basically doing your due diligence. And then in the top right hand corner, as you can see here, you have gas, and then you have your other settings and things like that. And over here, you're gonna have all your different various filters. So this is very useful to see what is going on and what you have, what you can do here on the fly. So as you can see here, I can turn off all these different columns as well, like face, accessories, traits, you know, even the price, and things like that. And then as well as the filter here, I can sort by different ranks. Say if I don't want to look at the bottom 5,000, if I just want to take a look at the top, let's say 800, I can filter that and see what's going on. I can also come over here and just set buy now and filter as well. And it's going to show me, it's going to populate actually really quickly as you see how fast this UI actually is. Like I said, all this has been optimized for speed versus, you know, having crazy UI that bogs down the whole system. So this is what is going to be the prices, as you can see. And by clicking on this cart, I could definitely buy one of these, you know, ETH lizards. As I can see here, this one is a rank 112 lizard, and it's 1.8 ETH. And I can scroll up and actually can see a top ranked 77 one for 1.7 ETH and so on. This one's 1.6. So if I wanted to come in and potentially get one of these NFTs, I can see that this one is 1.6 and listed for 1.6, and this one is listed for 4. So I can definitely see that there's quite a bit of gap, and these are only ranked 2 apart. So I may consider buying this one and possibly listing it for in between, you know, 2 to 3 ETH, maybe 3 ETH, something affordable or that makes sense. Or I may take a look at these lower listings and see what these are going for and kind of analyze as well. Now, since this one's ranked 77 and it's at 1.7, I may consider listing this one around, I would say, at least 2 to 3 ETH, just depending on what you want to do. But you can see this one is listed for 2.69. But with that being said, even on the low end, if I listed this for 2, then that's still 0.4 Ethereum profit right there. And if we go over to the Ethereum calculator, we can see that 0.4 is a $1,300 profit, which is pretty considerable considering this took only a few minutes of work. And we can just, you know, come back over here to filters and go on. And then we can also look at other projects that we might want to flip as well. Now that's not a guaranteed, obviously somebody has to buy that, but currently right now ETH Lizards has a lot of volume and it's very popular right now. So with that being said, those are all the tools you need to succeed. Now, like I said, they'll be adding more features in here as well, like a live feed. And as you saw on the screen, there's going to be a lot of Flashbot integration. That way you don't get price gouged on gas, and multi-wallet support. You're going to have auto bidding, auto buying, and auto contract mint. So let's say you already have a whitelist or you're trying to gun for the basically public sale. You can basically come in here and try to mint, you know, automatically, which is going to help you not only save time, but it's also going to help you compete when you go to mint, so that way you don't miss out on a sale. Obviously that's not guaranteed, but it just is going to help you succeed, right? And then you have auto buying, you have auto bidding, which is really cool. Say if you really like a project, you want to auto bid on maybe the floor and try to scoop up some rare NFTs for a lower price, you can do that. You can set your gas price, you know, depending on how much gas and how fast you want your transactions to go through. So yeah, there's a lot of information here. And as you can see here, customizable well mint alerts, customizable well transaction alerts, which is really cool, and frequent mint alerts as well, Twitter alerts. This one's going to be big because obviously people like Gary Vee that like to tweet out and, you know, basically give out alpha for free on their Twitter. People go and rush to those NFT projects and try to mint those. So that is a really big deal. You can see the live feed and smart money tracker right there. So, and then of course, I believe this is going to be more of the free edition, or the free one, which lets you have rarity checker, Chrome extension, rarity checker, trending collections, and collection database. So that's really cool that they have a free, you know, basically tier, as well as these other tiers as well. But like I said, if you want the God mode, you're definitely going to have to go on OpenSea and buy one of those. But for this one is the one that's currently launching, that you need to definitely be aware of. But with that being said, this tool has definitely helped me, like I said, snipe NFTs. And right now, as you can see, we'll go over to ETH Lizards, and as I mentioned before, I was able to snipe one of these sub 1k rarity ETH Lizard for 0.09, and the floor price you can see is 0.9. And so if we go over here to the Ethereum calculator, we can see it was about roughly 304 plus gas at the time. And you know, we can come over here and see that that is literally a huge increase. That's a literal 10x from there, and probably would even cover my gas at that point. So yeah, that is a big profit right there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think this software is cool? I think it's super dope, and this is something I will be keeping in my toolbox to snipe and obviously make gains, and use this tool for other cool features like that's mentioned here, like auto buying and auto bidding and auto contract mint, because I know that's super helpful to me as somebody that buys NFTs. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like this tool, and I will see you guys in the next video at the blockchain. And be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.